Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Feet facing comfortably forward. Relax the knees, just a slight bend. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down and roll forward. Bring the arms around in front, slightly away from the body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. You have a slight pause, and with the exhalation, the abdomen compresses back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out the nose. And then we pause again before we start the next inhalation. With each breath, try to slow it down a little bit more, make it a little deeper, a little longer, both on the inhalation and the exhalation. Just bring your focus to that breath. Take a couple more nice, long, deep breaths. Just settle in. And bring your focus to your feet. Feel it making contact with the floor. Feel them connecting all the way down to the center of the earth. Notice that sense of being rooted, attached to the earth. Feel the pull of gravity holding you to the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, merging with you. Take a couple more nice, long, deep breaths. In and out through the nose. Let's loosen up the shoulders. Let's do some nice shoulder rolls. Up the back, over and down the front. Remembering always to stay within your comfort zone on all the postures. Should never ever feel any pain or discomfort. If you do, limit the motion. Bring yourself back into movement that's comfortable. kind of accentuate this movement by turning your palms so the palms open up as you go back. They face back as you come forward. Turning the entire arm, not just from the wrist. One more time around, and then come down to the bottom. We reverse. Up the front, down the back. Really opening the chest as you come up. Try to let the arms hang rather than, you don't want to be lifting them. It's all out of the shoulders. And the arms are just turning. Very nice. Good. And slow it down, come to a stop. Nice and gradually. Step out to a little wider stance. And just shifting your weight, let your arms kind of act like pendulums, kind of throwing them up. And then eventually turning from the waist and throwing them up and behind you. Few more. Again, just gradually slow down until you come to a stop. Let's not make any jarring motions. Good. We're going to do the opposite direction. We're going to be using our hips to throw the arms up and around. One more time around, then we're going to reverse. So down to the bottom, and now reverse. And gradually come to a stop. Take your time. Good. Nice wide, stable stance, not too wide. You breathe in, open the chest up. Feel the expansiveness in the chest. Feel the shoulder blades come together. Just hold that for a moment. Kind of let everything stretch out. Now breathe out. Give yourself a nice hug. Left hand on top reaches around as far as you can. And just kind of keep scooching your fingers a little bit further around. Give yourself a nice tight hug, reaching back to the shoulder blades. And let the shoulders roll forward a bit. The chest collapses a bit. Just kind of give yourself a nice tight hug. And again, just let everything relax. Good. So now with the in-breath, we're going to open. Pause. And as we breathe out, right hand comes on top. Left hand down below, hugging yourself. We pause. Then we breathe in. Open. Left hand on top, alternating the arm on top. One more time each side. Good. Just let the arms drop down. Again, just do some nice, easy shoulder rolls. Reverse. Bring your hands behind you into kind of a reverse prayer position, if you will. Bring them up as high as you can comfortably on your back. If they need to stay down here, that's fine. Whatever's comfortable. The idea is to bend the elbows and then bring them back a bit so you're pushing the hands into the body. So if it's down here, just go like that. It's up here, you get a little more leverage. But I realize a lot of people don't have that flexibility, and that's fine. Just push it together. Now drop the chin to the chest. And just let it hang. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just let it relax. Feel a nice stretch all along the back of the neck, the sides of the neck. Good. Now roll the head so the ear faces the left shoulder. Lift the chin and feel that stretch all along the right side of the neck. Just breathe into it again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let those knots in your neck just gradually loosen up. Be allowing your head to drop a little bit closer to the shoulder. Try not to lean to the side from the body, just the head. Couple more seconds. Nice deep breath in, blow out through the mouth, and as you do, let the head roll back so the chin is on the chest. Couple of breaths here. And as you breathe out, roll the ear so it's facing your right shoulder. Lift the chin. Breathe into it. Just let it relax and unwind. Couple more breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then as you breathe out through the mouth, let the chin roll down back to the chest. Drop the hands down. Keep the chin at the chest for just a moment. Let the shoulders relax first. And breathe in, straighten back up. Nice. Let's do a little clearing. This sometimes gives people trouble. So let's start kind of breaking it down first. The left hand is going to come across the front of the body. The right hand goes behind the body. Then we're simply going to turn from the waist and switch. So see if you can get this motion fairly comfortable. Some people have trouble when one hand goes in front and one hand goes in back. Turning from the waist towards the hand in the front. Just letting the back hand go behind. Good. All right. Back to the center. And this is where it gets a little trickier. Hands up, palms facing each other. We're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to, in the middle, we're going to come back to this position. So we're going to let the arms drop and turn. Then come back to the center, drop and turn. Breathe out as you turn, breathe in as you come back to the center. Slow it down. Won't be quite as confusing. Try not to overthink it. One more time each side. And down. Good. Bring the feet a little bit closer together, about shoulder width apart. Dragon spreads its tail. Breathe in, bring that energy up from the ground, up the torso, over to your left shoulder, palms facing towards you. Look at the outer palm on the left hand. Now we're going to look to the right as we turn the palms away, and we're going to push with the heels of the hands, pulling the fingers back towards the body a little bit. We're going to breathe in, we're going to look to the left, follow that palm coming in. Pause, breathe out as we push away and look away. Look over the opposite shoulder. You shouldn't be looking straight. Opposite shoulder as you push away. There we go. Then you look at that palm coming at you, and you look over the opposite shoulder while you're pushing away. One more time. Don't switch sides on me yet. We're staying on that same side. Bring it in. Push the energy down. Bring it back up now to the right shoulder. Push away and look away. Breathe in, follow that palm back. Try not to lean with the body. We're just turning the head. The shoulders stay nice and square. Back and forth with the breath. So we bring it in to the shoulder, not to the chest. And then we push to the side as we look to the opposite side. And breathe it back into the shoulder. Breathe out as we push away and look away. One more time. Good. Breathe in, bring it into the center. Breathe out as you push it down. Good. Form your hands into bird's beak. So we're going to take our 4 fingers, we're going to put them to the thumbs. We're going to take those points, put them just inside the shoulder crease here on the chest muscle. We're going to bring the elbows up the back, down the front, pushing those fingers into the chest, stimulating the lung points. Breathing here isn't particularly important. Keep the fingers in the chest. So the hands are not moving, just the elbows. And we're applying extra pressure into the chest as you do that. Rooster spreads its wings. One more time, then reverse. Up the front, down the back. Good. A couple more. Good. With your hands there, just tap. Well, nice long deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. We're going to do what's called lung cupping. So it's similar to what we were doing before, using the hips, but you're going to let the hands come with a cupped hand. So you've got basically a little indentation here, right to that area. So it's like a loose fist. Make sure you're tapping and forming vibrations on that part of the chest, just inside the shoulder crease. One more. Good. Again, open the chest. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out through the nose. Come into prayer position. Let the shoulders roll forward and really kind of squeeze the chest, opening the shoulder blades. So breathe in. Breathe out. When we breathe in, on this one, we're going to do a little bit different. We're also going to look up to the sky and push the chest up to the sky a bit. And then really sink it down. Heart to the sky. One more. Then we're going to change to lung flow, which is very similar. So here we want the hands to float out to the sides. We're going to look straight forward, palms down, open the chest, then turn the hands over, thumb and index finger or first finger touch. They come together at the forearms as again you roll the shoulders over and squeeze the center of your chest. So you breathe in, breathe out. So don't look up on this one. We look nice and straight and forward. We keep the body nice, straight. One more time. Good. Tap up and down the sternum. Nice deep breaths here, in through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel those vibrations going all through the chest cavity, especially filling the lungs, getting the lungs to vibrate. If you like visualizations, imagine the lungs vibrating with a white light. Good. And using the knuckles up and down the sternum. Just hard enough to get a little bit of friction. Don't bruise yourself. Good. So now if you reach back with your left hand over the shoulder, you're going to find there's a little notch here between the muscle that's coming from the neck and the shoulder muscle, the back muscle here. There's a little notch. Follow that notch all the way as far down as you can towards the shoulder. Stick your fingers in there. Now raise the elbow. Put the right hand on top, keeping the fingers in that notch. Push that down and the fingers will sink in even deeper. So we breathe in as we come up, we shift about 1/4 of an inch. We breathe out as we stick your fingers into that little notch there. Work your way all the way up to the base of the neck. If you find you've got a point that's a little more sensitive than the others, do an extra one. And then work your way back down towards the shoulder, nice and gradually. One more time. Good. Roll the shoulders around a little bit. Now switch. Bring the right hand over, find the notch, trace it down as far as you can to the shoulder. Bring the elbow up, sticking the fingers in, then taking your left hand, push down and dig those fingers in even a little deeper. Breathe in as you come up, shift about 1/4 of an inch. Do it again. And then up another 1/4 of an inch. Again, all the way into the base of the neck. When you get all the way up to the base of the neck, then slowly walk your way back down. One more. Just do a couple of nice little shoulder rolls, kind of just shake it out rather than shoulder rolls. Move the neck around. Nice and gently, just turn the head side to side. Very slowly, gradually, feel the muscles release. And now up and down, but when you go up, make sure you're not going so far back that you're crimping any of the nerves in the neck. So it's more up and forward and then down, hanging. Like golden cock, that's the rice, except we're not really coming to the neutral. We're doing a little bit more fluid. Good, a couple more. Now bring your hands around so that your fingertips are on the back of the head. The thumbs are right in the notch just below the skull on either side of the spine. We're going to push the thumbs in there. We're going to breathe in. Just get them in there. Breathe out. Move them about 1/4 of an inch to the side. And then do it again. One more time, you'll see you'll hit like a bone spur down here. That's the last one you can do. And then start over. The areas are called the jade pillow. Back and forth, getting it all loosen up. There's also the gates of consciousness in here. Last time. Especially in the outer side or any place that you notice a little tension, just use the thumbs and now massage that entire area. Good. I use the fingers. Much wider area coming almost to the sides of the neck. Then come to the front of the neck, just wipe down. But as long as we're in this position, let's do beating the heavenly drum. So that we're going to use our index finger, or the first finger, that same little notch. Our palms are going to be over our ears, so we're not going to be able to hear anybody except the drumming that's going to be accentuated. We're going to do that 24 times. When you're done, drop your hand so that I know you're done. Now you can either do it just by tapping with the index finger, or you can put the index finger on top of the middle finger and then kind of let it snap. I prefer that personally, but do whatever you want. So go ahead and put your hands over your ears, drum 24 times. do a nice clearing. Breathe in, bring the energy up through the body, all the way up, out the top of the head, pushing upward as you look forward, and then down. Buddha holds up the earth. Breathe in. Hands roll in front of your face, pushed up, fingertips pointing at each other, nice flat palms. Breathe out as it goes down. Last one. Good. Let's do a little shaking. So we're going to bend at the knees and just let the rest of the body relax. The wrists start to get involved, the arms start to get involved, the head, all just kind of bouncing around, shaking. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just feel everything loosening up, all those energetic areas of stagnation, blockages, constriction. Open up and allow the energy to pass and move efficiently. Now imagine golden light coming from above you, entering through the top of the head, the bi-way point. And as you're shaking, it's like a pile driver, driving that gold light down through the body, clearing out energetic stagnation, blockages, allowing your body to just glow with the energy as it works down your torso, down your arms, out your hands and fingers, down the hips, down the legs, all the way into the ground. And once you've done one cycle of that, do it again. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And each time, just imagine that golden light moving through the body, purifying, detoxifying. And one last time. Very gradually, slow down. Just take a moment. Be aware of where the energy is moving through the body. You might feel all the tingling sensation. You might feel warmth. You might feel cold. We perceive the energy differently at different times. So there's no judgment. Just become aware. We're going to do something similar to what we did earlier in the session. Moving the arms forward by using the hips. What we're going to do is we're going to drop down. We're going to come back. Straighten the legs a little bit. Then the knees bend. They straighten as the arms come up, palms facing you, pouring the energy down the body. And then we start over. Imagining you're on a giant swing. You're standing on the swing. You're swinging back and forth as your hands gather energy and then pour them down the body. Few more. And come gradually to a stop. Bring the hands up to the face. A couple inches away. And just do a nice lazy circle around the face. Basically to the front of the ear, to the opposite of the front of the ear, down to the chin, up to the forehead. Just feel that energy penetrating the skin, the muscles, the bones, the organs of the head. And reverse. Feel all those lines and wrinkles in your face just disappearing. Chinese facelift. One more time around. Come into prayer position. A couple of nice deep breaths here, feeling the energy moving through the body. As you breathe out, drop the hands down, bring them up to the sides, palms down. Now with kind of a flourish, flip them over, let them just drop down a little bit. Breathing in, gathering the energy. Bring it down the body. Making contact with the stomach, the abdomen, then down the hips, the inside of the legs, around the toes, up the back of the legs, the kidneys, as high as you can on your back. Come around under your arms to the front, and then back to prayer position. Let's do that again. Drop down. Breathe out, flip over. Breathe in. Breathe out. All the way down. Breathe in as you come up. All the way up as high as you can, under the arms, back to prayer position. Take a moment. One last time. Step out to a little bit of a wider stance. Breathe in again, drop the arms down. This time palms up as they come up over your head, palms facing the upper dantian or your middle eye. Imagine you have the energy of the sun in one hand and the energy of the moon in the other. The energy of the sun, picture yellow light, the moon, silver light. And that those energies, those colors, leaving your palms, penetrating into the upper dantian. Relax the shoulders. People have a tendency to lift the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Just soak up that energy. You can take a nice deep breath in as the hands come up, palms face upward. gathering the energy from the universe. We breathe out as palms face each other, come right down the center line as we crouch down, pushing the energy into the ground. Back of the hands face each other as they come back up the center line, all the way back up. And then we repeat. Breathe out. Spread it out. Breathe in as it comes all the way up. And then pause. We use the pauses here for a transition. So we're sending energy out that no longer serves us, then gathering energy, bringing it back down the body, then gathering earth energy, bringing it up the body, and then sending it out to the universe. Then taking universal energy, bringing it down the body and into the earth. One more time. All the way up. Relax the shoulders. Turn the hands so again they're facing the upper dantian. Walk it in. Now push the energy down to the abdomen and finish with one palm over the other, either by holding at the wrist or interlacing the webbing of the thumbs. We're going to come up the right, down the left. Nice, easy circles starting very small and then getting bigger and bigger. Picture purple light coming out of your palms. That purple light going into all of the organs in the abdomen, purifying, detoxifying, cleansing. And then when you feel like that's large a circle as you comfortably want to do, reverse, starting with a large circle, and then very gradually working your way down to a very small circle. You get to the point where you're not even circling anymore. It's nice and stable right over the lower dantian. Stand there for a moment, feeling that energy penetrating the body. And the master that taught me this has a saying that goes along with this. Say it to yourselves. I am in Qi. Qi is in me. We're acknowledging we are part of the universe, and the universe is a part of us. And because so much of this has to do with energetic vibrations, we say it in Chinese. So again, I am in Qi. Qi is in me. Ren zai qi zang. Qi zai ren zang. One more time. I am in Qi. Qi is in me. Ren zai qi zang. Qi zai ren zang. couple of nice deep breaths here. Feel all that energy. Accumulating, building in the middle, in the lower dantian. Bring the feet together as close as you comfortably can. Allow that energy to spread out, spiraling down the legs and up the torso. As it spreads through your body, moving any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, expelling negative thoughts and emotions. Fill every part of your body to flow with this energy. And allow that energy to expand outward into a protective cocoon. While you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those energies, those feelings. Take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.